our lower body, these are kind of standard hooks. Like I said, I want to make sure that my feet are touching. Typically speaking, I don't want to cross my feet because most people know enough to step over and then they drive their hips in and you can get ankle locked from there. If they're kind of just slightly touching, like overlapping, it's fine. We just want to be able to pull them out real quick in case somebody does try to do that. Yeah. Which honestly, like just playfully, you can just kind of grab their foot and push it over the top and then just go right into it, just for future reference. So if this is standard hooks, once you get here, I prefer everyone transition out of this position and pick a side, and that we go to a high hip post position. So I'm going to pull him to this side, and instead of keeping my hooks here where both that opening is right there accessible to him, that's what he's going to try to open up, I want to pull and make one hook really deep and make it a lat belt so that it's just like a belt going across his waist. So we go here, I pull him up just a little bit and make a lat belt. Goes right to his hip. This top leg, now it's super long and it's unweighted. Now I can push down into his hip, and really I'm controlling both of his hips way more effective in this way, that I can actually put pressure into his hip than just my legs hanging out here and I'm trying to like dig them in. The other thing about this position is that it moves the opening that he's going to try to escape through up here, where his body weight's gravity's pulling him down this way into this hook. Now my opening's up here, and so him getting out through that opening is much more difficult. When you have longer legs, I'll try to be nice about this. We body lock or body triangle. How's that? Comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a really good way to just like in competition, especially just, I'm not going to lock that. It's a really good way to just suck the energy right out of people. Raj has really long legs. Where's Raj at?
Right here.
Raj has really long legs, so it's very easy for him to get that body lock, and this is very difficult to escape. There are ways to do it, and it's mostly just him rotating inside my triangle. And then lastly is usually a position that you can switch to, but usually it's a recovery position where I only have one hook. So as he may peel this hook off, and as this hook kind of goes away, I just have one hook. And instead of body locking and figure fouring, let's rotate a little bit, that I just have one deep hook, I figure forward this one. I'm going to pull you up. Here. So I'm figure forward just on this one leg. And this is a fantastic control position. When we do this, we don't want this leg kind of lazy out here. We want to walk it up nice and tight so that it's nice and secure and he can't kind of kick this leg off with his other leg. We just want to keep it right there. This is called the cross body ride. And this is a great position. As your opponent starts to escape, we go into this, we pull him back, get our other hook, transition to a high post. Those are the four major different styles of lower body too. You got your standard, your high hip post, your body triangle or body lock, and then the cross body ride. The cross body ride is going to take some time to like kind of see where it's useful at. But since we're talking about it, my apologies again, Sean.
Twister.
Yes. So once I kind of decide that I'm not going for his back anymore, and I pull him open and I get behind. Yeah. So this is such a secure position that it secures his lower body, that there's neck cranks. Yeah. The submission itself, this is, and you can still choke from here. We would like at, but he can still escape from this. So I want to use this lower body configuration, the crossbody ride, to get back into here. So it's usually that I'm losing him and I just have one hook left, and I'll go to this to be able to pull him back in. Maybe get my grips, start setting up my chokes, and then I'll put my other hook back in. Make sense? That's all that's going on. But this hook is really deep. And obviously on guys, be very careful, because this is, once you figure 4 here, if you're in the wrong position, it's a lock. So that's just going to be a lot of pressure. There is another position that we don't really teach a lot, but it is a definite, like, it's even worse than that for crushing that area. But so that's one of the reasons why we kind of avoid it. But it's more of like a hip lock.
But for self-defense purposes, all the women in this room should learn it. Yeah, for self-defense. Yeah, I can't
Yes.
have that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're on the back, so you're already doing very, very well. Question.